Who's I'm leaving today. You've got the I'm a fat piece of shit. Howdy ho, boys and girls. Welcome to Clickbait Weekly. I'm your host, No One Cares. Today we are going to be talking about a so-called leak, as they call them, on r/kappa. It's a hilarious subreddit name, guys. So I think we're going to be talking about leaks in general and how the fact that anyone with half a brain can make one. I think my favorite one was the one that someone made where they proved how easy leaks are to make back when Smash Brothers for Wii U was coming out and everyone was just pumping out fake leaks like it was just no tomorrow. Just like, guys, you know that Hillary Clinton is in Smash Brothers? It's just so unbelievably easy and you don't need a source like at all, and everyone will believe it because they just want it to be true. It's You ever heard of like the psychological effect of fortune telling? So basically how it works is that they take something that you I forget what it's called, but it's a term or like a phrase or like an adjective or like a descripting phrase or like some type of fortune about yourself that you would like to be true or that's pretty general but it has like a little sprinkled bits of faults in it. It's like a Mary Sue of descriptions. It's ideal. It's so hopeful. You want it to be true, but they sprinkle a little bit of reality in there to make it seem like even more true as a result. Because like, oh, there's some bad news in there. This newest r/kappa story is a pretty good example of that. The guy claims to have been a poster on GameFAQs. Wow, and he leaked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. The quotes was not meant for the turtles. Those are in fact the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was more meant for the leak things, but my brain moves at half the speed it should. Now, whether not he heard the leak from someone else who actually did leak it first, or like you can't like just one guess is pretty hard to rely on. You know, like because it could just be dumb luck. He could have just been spouting any random bull crap that day, and he so happened to get it right. And you go back and look at his Reddit history, and what do you know? He's constantly saying dumb bullshit. He tried to leak the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition a while ago, and he called it Super Street Fighter V, and he got a bunch of parts about that wrong. He said it would be at PSX, but it wasn't. It was announced way earlier. A bunch of people in the comment section of what Reddit tries to call a user interface here have already pointed it out, so there you go. Like, you don't need any source nowadays. You don't. You could, the only leak I can think of that's ever been true in the past couple years, off the top of my head anyway, is the one that was announced right before the Nintendo Switch presentation, right? And it was on 4chan of all places. And all of the usual master leakers like Laura Dale, sure, I don't know, who cares? And what was it? What was his name? Liam Robert, whatever. Who's like, there was a point being that the usual hot tippers from the graveyard known as NeoGAF were completely blown out by this one guy on 4chan who was actually straight up from Nintendo. I wonder if that guy got caught. But anyway, now you got this new one, and he decides not to only leak everything he's heard about Capcom. But no. He doesn't try to stick to Capcom or fighting games. He goes above and beyond here. It's pretty hilarious. Guys, Mother 3. You always gotta have Mother 3. Here's how you know a leak is fake, by the way. There's always two things. One, there's Mother 3. Two, there's DMC5. It's like clockwork. It amazes me. Every single event, every single year for the past 3 years, just been a, come on guys, Sony's event. This time it's going to be DMC5. It never happens. It never happens. Every single time. It never happens. And even if I'm completely wrong, I eat all of the crow in the world, everything this guy mentioned is completely 100% fact. Why do we believe it right now? I'll believe it then, and then I'll believe the guy's credibility. But all the guy has done right now is leak turtles off of GameFAQs. And from my eyes, there is much more reason to believe that he is indefinitely riding off the coattails of his own dumb luck and just spouting a bunch of crap. This was this guy's number one mistake. The fact that he took it way too far. He could have very easily gotten away with just sticking to fighting game news or something like that, or Capcom news, or NetherRealm Studio news. Just be like a single realm insider. But no. He had to go industry level. He had to go like world tier, world star, baby. He wanted to be the center of the galaxy with this leak, and he flew too close to the sun, as some say. God bless him. Like, these leaks don't actually confirm anything. That's the stupidest part about all of them. There's just people trying to get clicks because they're thinking, look, guys, according to my insiders, this will happen. And you won't actually know the results of this happening until the conference, but believe me. And then when they're proven wrong, they just go into hiding, scot-free. Because what are you gonna do? Yell at them? Not believe them in the future? Doesn't matter now. They got your views. They got your clicks. That's all they needed. All they wanted. That's all that matters. So long story short, don't just believe a leak. Don't even really pay attention to them. Don't even make a video about them. Like, how is it possible for a man to have such a weak chin? It's not even just because I'm fat. Well, it's partially because of that, but it's just like, just weak. Look at my profile shot. See that? That's disgusting. Would any human being look at that?